The story of Miriam, the first prophetess. Long before the Red Sea ever split, before plagues struck Egypt, before Moses stood before Pharaoh as God's chosen deliverer, there was Miriam, a young girl with fire in her eyes and courage in her heart. Miriam was only a child when Egypt grew dangerous for Hebrew boys. When her mother hid baby Moses for 3 months, Miriam helped hush his cries and wrapped him in soft cloths made from old garments. But the day came when they could hide him no longer. Her mother crafted a small ark of papyrus, sealing it with pitch. With trembling hands, she placed Moses inside. But it was Miriam, not any adult, who stepped forward and said, "I will watch him. I will not let him drift alone." While her mother wept at home, Miriam walked along the Nile's edge, her feet sinking into cool mud, reeds brushing her arms. Her heart pounded each time the basket bumped against a branch. She whispered to the river, "Do not take my brother from me." Then came the moment that changed everything. The daughter of Pharaoh approached the river, surrounded by servants. Miriam hid behind the reeds, breath held tight in her chest. She saw the princess open the basket. She saw Moses cry. She saw compassion rise in the princess's eyes. In that instant, Miriam understood. This was her chance. Courage swept through her like a rushing wind. She stepped out from the reeds, just a young Hebrew girl in front of Egyptian royalty, and said in a steady voice, "Shall I find a Hebrew woman to nurse the
Princess,
child for you?"
May I help care for the child?
Her boldness astonished the princess. But it worked. Moses was returned to their mother safely under royal protection, all because Miriam refused to stay silent. Miriam grew up watching Moses visit the family, seeing Aaron learn the wisdom of the elders, and hearing her mother whisper hope about freedom. But freedom felt far away. Egypt's whips cracked louder each year. Hebrew children cried under burdens they could not carry. Through it all, Miriam held on to the vision she saw as a child. Her baby brother was meant for something great. Years passed. One evening, as the sun bled red over the slave fields, Miriam saw a familiar silhouette walking toward the Hebrew tents. Moses, older, harder, changed. Her heart leaped. When Moses revealed God's call to free their people, Miriam felt a fire ignite inside her. She had known this before anyone else. After the Red Sea split and Israel walked across on dry land, after Pharaoh's army drowned behind them, the people stood trembling with awe. Then Miriam stepped forward. Not Moses, not Aaron. Miriam. She lifted a tambourine, where she even got it in the chaos no one knows, and began to play. The rhythm echoed like freedom. Women followed her, dancing, and Miriam's voice rose like thunder. "Sing to the Lord, for he has triumphed gloriously." In that moment, she was more than a sister, more than a guardian, more than a girl who watched a river. She became the first prophetess of Israel, a leader whose faith helped shape a nation. Miriam teaches us that courage is not about age. Even a child can change the fate of nations. Boldness opens doors, fear keeps shut. Faith can start with one step, even into the reeds of the Nile.